Hey guys, this is Irvin's Garcon.
This is Ann Garcon.
In case you did not know us, and we are the Garcons.
Yes.
And today we are doing something very interesting in light of the situation that we are living in right now. We decided to give you guys
10 ways to survive quarantine with your mate
while married. So this is 10 ways to survive this quarantine while married.
So in quarantine, there are 10 letters. Isn't that crazy? So what did I do?
10 ways.
Q. Let's spell quarantine together. Q-U-A-R-A-N-T-I-N-E.
Quarantine. So instead of my wife just giving you 10 tips, make things easier, she want to make sure that every single tip
starts with a letter in the word quarantine. Dope.
So, disclaimer, we did this for a Facebook Live, but we figured this was so good that we wanted to get to you guys who might not be subscribed to Facebook or Instagram. So here we go.
All right, the first letter is what? Q. Quiet time is necessary.
Yeah, because oftentimes we might just be tired and just want to get away because we still both are working. We still have the children. We still have other things that we're doing. Some of us are still binge watching a whole bunch of shows late into the morning. You know what I mean? So you're tired, and so it's okay for someone that want to get some quiet time to go take a nap or to decompress.
It's necessary. It's necessary to sometimes say, okay, I need like an hour to myself.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with me time. Go to the next letter.
You
understand
the personal and professional responsibilities that we have. Just because we are at home, we're not going to work physically, we both still have to work. Because my wife is a teacher, so she still has to go and post work and grade work. Sometimes she's on that computer from sun up to sundown. I am a counselor, so I still have to provide teletherapy services for my kids and still meet with them for sessions. So there are certain things it's going to be hard, and we have to find that balance, but you have to understand that we both have work that you still have to do professionally to keep your job.
Period. You said it good. A. Arrange times to talk. Just because we are together doesn't mean that we're spending time together. And so it's important that it doesn't have to be about, okay, we're going to meet to talk about a specific thing. It could be about anything, right? Where you create time that's just the two of you.
Keep in mind also, our kids also quarantine with us.
Yeah.
So it's not like, okay, like before this happened, you're able to say, we're just going to go out, leave the kids home with grandma, and we ain't going nowhere. Or bring the kids to other grandma's house. So you have to invest time, arrange the time that for you guys to talk and have your own personal time. It could be a movie, watch a movie together.
We're playing a game.
Take a shower together. Take a shower and save water together. Let's say R. Rely on each other. Ask for help and be willing to help if you're asked. Depending on your workload, you might be able to take on a little bit more responsibilities versus your partner who might have a more tasking workload. So be willing to help when you're asked for help, especially if you have kids.
And don't make it an attitude thing. Like don't make it seem like it's a burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are in this together. So if I need your help, like, you need to be available. And if you need my help, then in the same respect, I will make myself available. For the letter A, adhere to CDC guidelines. But he's really good with that in this house. Like, some people can be overly I'm careful, and that's what he is, which is a good thing because we're pretty careless. So like, so thank God for him. So he's very, 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 very careful about. He's the one that goes out for the grocery shopping. When he comes back, we know what our job is. Our job is to get our gloves on, to get our spray bottle ready, and to spray every single thing down and wipe it down. He gets undressed right at the door. He puts his quarantine clothes, we call it quarantine clothes, on the side of the house. Then he runs upstairs, take a shower. We do the heat therapy. We wash our hands. Like, I don't know how my hands are like. I don't know if anybody else's hands are like cracking now. But we wash our hands as often as we can. Better safe than what?
Better be safe than sorry.
Next letter is N.
Nestle in with your children. Nestle in with your children. Basically, the spirit behind this is we have two older children. We have 3 kids, 2 older ones who are 10 and 9 respectively. They're about to be 11 and 10 this year.
What else were they about to be?
And so they're pretty self-dependent. They rely on each other. They have fun together. They play together. And so it's very easy sometimes for us as parents to take advantage of that. Like, oh, they're good, they're fine.
They're entertaining themselves.
But it's a time for us to be intentional to make sure we're spending time with them also.
And because the baby is here, we do a lot with the baby. We spend a lot of time with the baby. So if you have a family dynamic like that, the baby needs a lot of attention. And so the children, they may not seem like they care, but psychologically they may, it may affect them in some way. This is the time that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. They will never forget COVID-19. They will never forget not being able to go back to school for the rest of the year. It's something that will be etched in their memories for the rest of their lives. So why not make the best of those memories now?
Even though they are busy, they keep themselves busy. When we say we're gonna have family time, they get so excited.
Oh, they drop what they're doing in a heartbeat because they love that. They love that. The next letter is T. Time management.
Yeah, we have a schedule that we created for the entire family. It was one master schedule that have everything that we're supposed to be doing, including the baby time. We actually put on who's supposed to have the baby at what time.
But having that schedule, it really helps us with the flow of our day. It doesn't leave room for dead time, I guess, or idle time, I would say.
The only person who's struggling with their schedule is my wife, because she does too much. She's on that computer sun up till sundown almost, because she's extra as a teacher. Like, just post something. They're in kindergarten.
The person who created the schedule is currently using the schedule. Yeah. But the schedule is there nonetheless because it helps us.
But anything with a schedule requires some flexibility.
Yeah. The next letter is I. Invest in your goals. The time that we have, the extra time that we have, it's a perfect time to really work on goals. Like if there's that book that you wanted to read, or that book that you wanted to write, if there's that song you wanted to sing, if there are those friends that you wanted to catch up with, if there are those family members that you haven't spoken to in a long time that you want, like those can be simple goals. Or if you wanted to rest.
Some people's goal is that
rest.
They work so hard, they work so much that it might be a good time for you to rest. But if you do have things that you do want to accomplish, now is a good time to invest your time.
Invest your time in
your goals. My favorite one.
All right, so I just need to give a disclaimer, and I will always give a disclaimer before this man speaks about certain things that are just a little too
real.
Okay? This was not my idea.
This is where you have to make sure the children are around you. Nut off.
I heard you.
Get busy. Get busy with your wife. Get busy with your husband.
It's a good time.
Well, my wife mentioned before, make sure you both get to nut off.
Hello?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Nut off?
Sister? How you doing?
Nut off. Nut off.
So.
Nut off.
And finally, number 10, which is the letter E. Enter into the secret place.
Yeah. It come last, but it's really first.
That was good. I can't tell you how essential prayer is in this season. Not only in this season, period, right? Prayer is so essential. It's so important because it keeps you sane.
Peace.
It keeps you focused. It keeps you prepared for what's to come, and it keeps you connected. So as you are going through this time is one of the most, I would say, stressful and
That we've lived through.
that we've like I don't even know sometimes what's going on, because it's just so, it just came out of nowhere. Like, we weren't prepared for it. But in prayer, God will begin to speak to you and show you things and give you strategy on how to lead your family through this, on how to, keep your mind intact and sane through this.
My wife is part of like 23 prayer groups. 22 prayer lines. All right, and it's crazy.
Listen,
but I get
prayer
it.
is the only thing that's getting me by
get
these
it.
days.
Yeah.
Join one if you need. Thank you, guys. We hope that this was some type of
Escape.
I love that word.
Yeah, an escape from the norms.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if you like it, share it. If you did not like it, share it still. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. All right?